There's only one way to put an actual display ad up on Facebook, and that is with Facebook. You can't add, Google ads or any other kind of banner ads that you may be using for other websites. If you want to add an advertisement like this sponsored ad that you see over here, you have to go through the Facebook ads. And actually, they're extremely easy to use, and they allow you to do extremely targeted ads so that your costs remain manageable, but your target audience is reached. Let me show you how that's done. If you click Ads and Pages, you'll be brought to the admin panel for your page, or if you have more than one page that you are in charge of, you'll see a list of pages and it'll ask which one you want to go to. But if you click over here under Marketing, you can click Advertise on Facebook. So that's a good way to get to it. Now, the interesting thing is that you do not have to have a page on Facebook to advertise on Facebook. And even if you do have a page, you're not limited to just advertising your page, trying to get other people to come to your page. You can advertise anything outside of Facebook. If you don't have a page on Facebook, but you do want to put ads there, you just need to get to the URL for Facebook Ads Create. You do need to have a personal Facebook account, though, in order to advertise on Facebook. So, however you got here, you are at Advertise on Facebook. And it's a very easy to follow wizard. Let's go ahead and follow the steps. Design your ad, and there's an FAQ if you want to read more about it. And each one of these options has a question mark that shows you a pop-up saying what this is for. It is assuming that the destination will be the page because I clicked inside the page's admin, but you don't have to. You can just choose external URL if you want. But first, let's look at advertising the page. We'll come back to this. We are going to have a Facebook ad, or you can choose sponsored stories, which means that your stories get promoted more often in your users' news feeds. We don't have enough users, so we're not even going to do that. We're going to stick with Facebook ads. And I would say most people are using just plain old Facebook ads. Those are the ones that appear on the right-hand side under the sponsored bar. When somebody clicks on the ad, where should they go? So because we had chosen our Facebook page name as the destination, we can choose any of these. So they can go to info or the notes, or if you had put up an iframe page, it could be that page. We'll just leave it at the wall. What is the name for the ad? Now we're seeing a preview of the ad right here. We can't change the name of the page because we are advertising people to go to our page, but we can edit what's in the body. I might write something like, come view our latest holiday gifts. We can keep the profile picture or we can change the image to something else. So if I click choose file, I might want to upload, let's try this one, a different product. And then it's showing who likes this page. So when it appears on a user's page, if any of their friends like our page, it'll list the names of their friends, which is nice because, it's part of that whole social ad milieu in that if your friend likes a page, then you will probably like the page too. If we continue, then we are brought to the targeting. So actually, I'm going to come back up here before we go into targeting, and we're going to change the destination to an external URL. We could have the URL go to our website or to our store or to a sign-up form for a newsletter or a magazine or registration for an event, anything like that. I'll go ahead and just go right to our website. Now we can change the title. We can say, come to our event. You're getting a little character count here. They're very restrictive on the number of characters. And then you can go ahead and change the body however you'd like. We have another 100 characters to go. Let's go ahead and choose an image. Let's just choose the same one. There you go. Now let's look under targeting. So where should this ad appear? To everybody who lives in the United States? Or should it be just to people, for example, who live in Los Angeles? So as I start to type, it reveals a list of known cities. And then on the right, it changes the estimated reach. So instead of 20 million, there's 5 million. If I say, you know what, don't include cities within 50 miles, let's say 10 miles, and that changes to 3 million. You can change the age, like if you don't want any college kids, that they're not your potential market, you could say they have to be 22 or older. And there are a lot of college-age kids on Facebook, so this makes a big difference in the reach. And the reason we're trying to reduce the reach is we're trying to target just the people who would be most interested in this ad, because we're going to be paying either by impression or by clicks. So we don't want to waste any of those impressions or clicks on people who are not likely to want to purchase our product or attend our event or become our subscriber and so on. This is very powerful here. Under likes and interests, you could say in their description, every Facebook user types a description of themselves in their basic info. If they include the word chocolate, and you see here is a list of all the words that people have included in their description. So I'll say chocolate. Now, 25,000 people who live within 10 miles of Los Angeles like chocolate and who are 22 and older, and so on. You can continue targeting and narrowing down. This box will stay right here as you scroll down as much as you'd like. You could say only men, only women, only people who are married, their education level, and so on. These are the advanced targeting options. Then I click continue, and it wants to know what is the name for this campaign. So I might have a series of different ads that are all trying to drive people to purchase new holiday products. And what is my budget? So if I just want to spend, say, $10 a day, I can do that. So after $10 has been reached, the ad will stop appearing for that day. When should it run? When should it end? And then under pricing, let's go under pricing, you can choose pay for clicks or pay for impressions. It is suggesting that if we want to pay for clicks, meaning it'll appear in lots of people's pages, but will only be charged if somebody actually clicks on the ad, which is very nice, that we should pay this bid because people bid. All the other advertisers who are targeting these same people are bidding for ad space there, just like Google works with Google Ads. You do not have to accept what they say here. If you want to ensure that you're on every single page, you can say $3. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be charged $3 a click. It just means you'll pay up to $3. Or you maybe just want to pay for impressions. It's up to you. So it's saying that, if it's impressions, then we suggest that you bid about 75 cents. You can review the ad, and then you can just have it go into effect, and then they will bill you. You're given a chance to enter your credit card. Once you have an ad going, you can see how it's going, and you can change it, and you can pause it and restart it. I brought up a page from my own ad for an InDesign Secrets event. We're having a conference, and here's an ad that we paused recently to show you what it looks like after it's been running for a while. Here's the ad on the right with our logo, and it was trying to get people to go to this website where they could register for the conference. And we were telling them to get there before April 8th because that is the early bird. We targeted people who lived within 50 miles of Washington, D.C. because the conference is going to be in D.C. And we made sure to add D.C. to the headline because we were hoping that it would attract people's attention. If you live in D.C. and you see an ad that says this thing is happening in D.C., and you like Illustrator, InDesign, advertising, and so on, you're very likely to want to click on it. This is showing us the daily stats for 1 week. We paused it after this week. That on these days, this is how many impressions it got. This is how many clicks it got. This was the average cost per click, average cost for 1,000 impressions, and how much we spent. We set a limit of $25 a day. And as of the end of this week, we had spent a total of $178. Now, people who registered for this conference were paying anywhere from $400 to $800 per ticket to attend this 3-day conference. So this was a very effective ad for us. It is a good idea to add some kind of code to the external URL or have some sort of coupon that includes the fact that it was coming from Facebook so that you can track how many people actually purchased something or signed up as a result of coming from Facebook. So the next time that you're on Facebook, take a look at these ads and know that they're very easy to create, very easy to specifically target. In fact, these ads are probably targeted for you, and there are lots of ways to make sure that these ads fit in your budget.